Welcome everyone to episode number 87 of the Let's Discuss Gaming podcast. I am your host, Triple J. Joining me is my co host, Dr. Games 101.
Hello, people. Happy holidays.
And, and we got a lot to get into, a lot of topics to discuss. So I suggest we get started.
Yeah, especially with the Twitch e-fuck girls going on for the last several days now with the policies and all. So more,
Yeah.
more to come to that later on tonight, guys.
Unless you want to do it now.
Really? You up for it?
Yeah, if you want to cover it now, we can.
Oh, sure. Well, obviously, it is open secret that Twitch has been not going down hill, but it's just that they have been like switching policies left and right for the sake of like bending the knee to the e girls from all the body painting and 3D artistry and stuff like that of the naked body of the woman. All well and good to go on some sites for that matter. Y'all have to bet your W, or you guys already know the matter. But yeah, my Twitch. When we think of Twitch TV, we think of like Justin TV and video games and such and such.
Yeah.
Like we think of like the gaming companies, like what's it called, the gaming companies like that of Destructoid, or that well they're more reviewers like Destructoid, IGN, OneUp.com, Gamer Rants, such and such. All these no name, well mentioned, and not popular reviewers, game reviewers, go on Twitch to play these games prior to the release of the game to promote, advertise, and to upgrade the game to the major audiences out there, or niche audiences, depending on what's their target audience. And it's like for the last from 2011 when it first started with the Twitch and all to like 2019, 2020 during the OnlyFans segment started, with on the other sites. That's when the girls started to take over Twitch and other atmospheres of groups on the internet of gaming. And I'm thinking to myself, what's the purpose of this? Just to get more attention from the guys? I mean, we already give enough girls enough attention through the other websites, and now they also dating and stuff like that, and as relationships. But that's starting to go stray because now all these girls are having a high body count and all, and it's like yes, it's a personal matter from guy to guy and all, but it's just that we already have enough attention we give to the girl as is. So it's kind of like we just want our own little space to play video games, and that's about it. And it just seems that these girls just keep invading more and more of the space and start to get more and more attention. And it's like you have to shape up, both the males and the females. And we can't just evade each other's spaces like there's no tomorrow, and then all of a sudden it turns to a shit show. Like we have to have a balance between like what's entertaining and what's relationships and what's dating. And if you want all the girls want all the attention, that's not how it works in the world. So that's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, Twitch also, I get it. Twitch is a business, but at the same time, you're telling me that Amazon, who owns Twitch, can't find another way to make ends meet because this is only going to last for so long. Because before you do it, I'm not going to name any names just out of respect. But these women, by the time they hit 30, 35, 40, you got to hope that the new 20-year-olds and the new 25-year-olds want to do Twitch and want to do the same thing on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a short-sighted business plan that's like great for now, but what's it going to be like in 5 years? And don't forget, it wasn't long before Twitch would not where Twitch didn't want this kind of content.
Yeah.
Uh, heck, Impact Wrestling, when they had their streaming channel on Twitch before they left, uh, they actually got um, they actually got suspended for a week um, for suggestive content. Uh,
Hmm. Weird.
um, Rob Van Dam was in bed with two women, and
Oh.
like you didn't actually see anything happen, but like it was suggested that like you knew what was going on. And Impact Wrestling got in trouble for streaming that on Twitch. Now it's like you could do anything on Twitch, and I guess now they have no problem with it.
Yeah, it's all about sex these days. It was all well good. I mean, like sex sells to some extent, but how much can you put into the market? Like you can't overflow the market with all these like e-girl stuff like that because you still need relationships. You still need the woman to be in the man's life, and vice versa with the woman in the man's life. It's you can't just like try to commodify if you want to call like that. You cannot just put it into a dollar bill. That does get tiresome after a while for both males and females because we males we give money to these e girls, whatever, wherever you're thinking of, big or small. It's like it's more of like money instead of transactional. So they're about love and meaningful relationships after a while. So it's kind of like it's temporary. It's nothing fixture about that. The ultimate cure for any loneliness for both sexes is a proper, healthy relationship between a man and woman. Depends on who you pursue and how much you want to pursue that woman or girl or guy, or whatever, and take it from there. And vice versa with ladies. But I don't know what to say anymore. Like, it's getting to the point where it's like, it's going to turn into a shit show in the next 10, 20 years at the most.
Yeah, I mean, what is Twitch going to become the next OnlyFans? I mean,
Yeah, Twitch is meant for like gaming at first, so especially with Justin TV and all. That was gaming
yeah,
at first too. So we knew the shtick, or at least the boundaries as men. Yes, I admit that I put politics into Twitch stream back in like 20 what 14, 13, 12 with my original username, Doctor of Politics, whatever. But that was because of the fact that it was a new thing to me. I was still new to the market, new to the style and stuff like that. I was that involved with politics to the point where I was overcoming my life. So thinking about this becomes the sexual market values or sexual market really matters. It's too much after a while. So it's gotta balance out the policies. Gotta categorize what to what audience. So that's how it
and not
is.
to and not to mention, I do have to agree with War Corpse, aka Lord of Patriarchy, on YouTube. Um, I mean no disrespect, but take someone like Amarith, I think her name is.
Yeah,
She's a beautiful woman, but would you really want to marry someone who has this kind of profession?
and also I have that yeast infection. Not yeast infection, called the yeast making of the beer and stuff. Just doing next year. I don't know what she's doing with that, but it's something of that. Like,
Oh,
it's the it's
yeah,
it's degrading, catchy at the same time. It's like some guys will probably go for it who are desperate over Amaranth, but it just seems degrading in the long term. It's like, yeah, I can't go out with a girl like that. After a while.
right, right. I mean, like I said, maybe maybe one night, yeah, but I mean, could you imagine the headache if you were actually in a relationship with her?
The guys want to hug her and take pictures with her and stuff like that, and guys be like crawling their knees and ankles just to get to her feet and all. Like, Amber, take a picture with me, take a picture with me. It like paparazzi times 20. Worse than Britney.
Yeah.
So I mean, we all loved Britney Spears back in the day when she did those special dances on TV and music videos and all, like, "Oops, I did it again. I play with your heart." All that. It's sketchy. It was.
I don't. I okay. I have to say I don't know what's more disturbing, you singing or the fact that you knew more lines to "Oops, I Did It Again" than the actual title.
Let's just say that I've been around summer camp kids with the Disney all the time back in the 2000s. That's why.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know. Like, yeah, I know the song Britney Spears' "Oops, I Did It Again," but that's the extent of the song I know. Like, I don't know any of the other lyrics. You started singing the rest of the song.
I told you, summer camp was interesting back then. It was like all the kids knew about this shit. It's like whatever. I
Yeah, but
was
I
I
mean,
was the fat
look
kid in the
look
group, so I was like, whatever.
look at it from my perspective. A 36-year-old man singing Britney Spears' "Oops, I Did It Again."
Well, I did
I'll just
like
leave it
Britney
at
Spears.
that. I'll just leave it at that.
Hey, Britney Spears was not that bad back then. I mean, she was a little bit crazy after a while, but like she was Britney. Like, we loved her. Or at least respected some of her music. You know.
Well, I was never a fan of her music, but and and I mean, she was a joke. She was really a joke by the time we graduated high school in 2005. Because I mean, she married Kevin Federline. That marriage lasted one weekend.
Yeah,
Um,
and then she shaved off her head. How many years later in the 2000s?
yeah, that was just her mental break, not being able to get away from the paparazzi. So I can understand that because how many times has Eminem rapped about wanting to get away from paparazzi and fans and not being able to?
Yeah, the way I am rap song. The way I am. It's in radio tune will play my
That
tune.
was
That
that was
am.
yeah.
Say what am.
Um, no, no, I was thinking of more recent songs like from his Encore. No, 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 Relapse
Okay.
CD. When he when the song is "Be Careful What You Wish For."
Oh, okay. Okay.
Um, we could probably play it since I'm not a partner on Twitch, but um,
Okay. It's up to you.
yeah, sure, why not? Have you ever heard of this song?
I have to listen to it first because the one, if you're referring to the one from the 2014 2015 album that came out with the other rappers, that was a horrible rap songs by Eminem.
That was yeah. I no. I actually I heard that he like when he teamed up with other Detroit rappers. I do have to say I think the other Detroit rappers stole the show. I just heard one song they did.
Okay.
I think it was "Welcome to Detroit." That
Hmm.
song's not bad, but it's like Eminem didn't have. It was like Eminem didn't have the best lines in that song. The other rappers that came for like the first 5 6 minutes did, in my opinion.
Hmm.
So I'll play it. I'll play the song "Be Careful What You Wish For." If you've heard it before, just let me know, and I'll just stop it.
Oh, I'm playing all through the Twitch podcast.
My business to the next level.
Can you hear
It's
it now,
simple.
or do I have to put it on Discord also?
No, it's okay. I got it. I can listen to it.
Okay. Can you hear it now, or do I have to put it on Discord also?
No, it's okay. I got it. I can listen to it.
Breaking news, Detroit rapper Eminem cancels his solo.
Cause you just might get it. And if you get it, then you just might not know what to do.
You never heard that one before?
Just come back on
This is the first time I listened to this. Yeah.
But have you heard that like before tonight or no?
I don't think so. No, this is something new to me. Yeah, this is a new track to me. I never heard of yet of Eminem.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, anyway, back to the point that we were making. You know, like just like Eminem said, fame to the point of imprisonment. You know, uh, that's kind of what Britney Spears was going through when she shaved her head. Just she had a mental break, and from her fame, and that's
Oh
why
yeah.
she shaved her head. Um, so yeah, that's the point we were making. But back to the Twitch thing. It's just as bad as OnlyFans if Twitch is going to go this route. And then you wonder what future relationship wise are these women going to have? You can't date. I mean, is it really going to? I mean, if the guys they want are not going to be their fans, if they date one of the people that are their fans and watch everything and buy every photo and such and so forth, they're not going to be happy with who they have.
Yeah.
And no one that's not their fans is not going to want them because they're going to be like, "Well, you used to do what?" You know,
Mm-hmm.
or you still do what as a job? I mean, that would be an interesting first date conversation.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, and then what is Twitch going to do? I mean, you put all your eggs in this basket because remember, Twitch used to be when YouTube was really getting constricting with what game reviewers and let's players could do.
Mm-hmm.
Twitch was kind of like looked at like the free. Um, Twitch was looked at like, come over here. We're not gonna get, give you a copyright for playing video games. We're not gonna give you a copyright um, if you want to play uh, New Super Mario Brothers U all the way through on stream. And that's why, and people started to come over. Now it's like,
Yeah,
I
Twitch
mean,
Twitch used to be was a release from the valves, so the pipes and all from all this pressure by YouTube back in the early 2010s, late 2000s, and then since 2012 up until 2019, 2020, it's been a huge relief, a huge benefactor in seeing other gamers' content or gamers playing these contents of games, and then share the experience thereof and from low to high value to some type of users, whether they're small as like with 5 followers or big as like Drake and whoever that other YouTuber was at the time that did that stream of Fortnite how many years back. So
yeah. So that's the point we're making is to wrap this up. What's it? What I mean, I do understand when it's like what it's like 5 10. I mean, when Amarith, I'm gonna just bring her up again because she's the one person I know that does these kinds of streams. What's gonna happen when she's like when she eventually becomes 40 or 45?
Yeah.
So, but if Twitch is gonna go that way, I guess game and also if Twitch goes this way, they better have a lot of people who want to do it and a lot of people who want to see it because the people that came for something else, they're just gonna go to Rumble or they're gonna go back to YouTube or they're gonna go back to or I mean, BitChute never got their live stream service up and running, but that might change in a few years if um, so.
Even YouTube started to get back into sorting out their streaming services as well too in recent years. So that's a little promising for YouTube to go to get a comeback for that. Also, BitChute just started doing their live streaming not too long ago. So give it another 5 years at the most, it should be up to par with Twitch, and then that'd be a competitor right there to go up against, for Twitch.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just it's for the short term. Obviously, it's working. I get it, but long term, I just don't see what the end game's going to be.
Yeah.
What are you going to be? You're going to be another other OnlyFans, or you're going to be another amateur porn um, website?
Oh yeah.
But I do promise, me and Doctor Games 101, as long as we do these streams, we're not going to be doing them without a shirt.
Yeah.
I trust no one. I know no one wants to see either of us without a shirt, so that's not one. So that's one thing you don't have to worry about.
Yes, sir. We're not Review Tech USA just yet. We haven't got that desperate. No offense, man. Although, if you get the ladies come after you like that, hey, more power to you. So that's more power to Review Tech. So.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm still not taking off my shirt. And if I do take off my shirt, I'm not going on stream. So
likewise,
you don't have to worry about that from us.
Yes.
Ready to move on?
Yeah, let's move on to the main show, guys. That was a good segment.
Okay. The first planned segment.
That's true, yeah.
From the Game Awards, check out the next game from the devs of Untitled Goose Game.